Okay, so we're back. I have no idea how much of this game is left, so this is a maybe hello. I feel like so much has just happened that it's really hard for me to figure out. But more and more, I feel right that Future Foundation is friendly. Who is Chiaki and Monomi's father and brother? And why would the code to this place be the Leon number? I don't know how to answer the question. So I was going to say we're... Whoa, why is it snowing? Wait, what? Okay. The labels aren't showing anything either. So, like, am I dreaming here at this point? Why am I seeing the memories of others? I don't understand. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the food.
If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass!
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master for Yuhiko.
It's going to be all right. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. I am so high right now.
What?
I told her that you only understand piggy talk. Thank God I slightly remember their voices. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. I'm not doing this. That's doing it for me. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Ooh. It's one without any designs.
Is this a trial ground?
Yeah.
But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go?
So wait, you guys were seeing them?
Everyone?
Oh, something's wrong. Oh man, I didn't mean to play this on a VCR. Who can adjust the tracking? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... So I am dreaming. This world? Did I do something wrong? Oh. Wait. There's another chapter? Hang on, what is this doing? Her backpack. Yep. No, I already did. There's another chapter? So, okay, sorry, I split it in a weird spot. I might as well just go forward now. What? It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. That noise is awful. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. Am I on a boat? The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Whoa. Am I Makoto all of a sudden? Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. I don't think this is Makoto. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority, It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Is he talking about Chiaki? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is the deal with his hand? Hate? Then explain your hand, please. Ah, this? The end of that bandage is a woman. Oh, the end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh. Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? What the hell was that conversation? Has he had a hand like that this whole time? Was that how this game ends? Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? What is this, 20 questions? The first game did this to you too, where you started, it looked like you're starting over. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else, and I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. When we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
There's an echo to it this time.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Oh. Huh. Did you say what I think he just said? Yeah, he definitely said. He said, welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Oh. Really? Am I... The clock doesn't have any hands. Am I really in the school? Okay, what is happening with those doorways? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. No, there's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. It's probably a building Monokuma made to startle us. Just like the funhouse. That's definitely it. Alright, let's go and clear things up. Do I have... Okay, good, because I don't remember... Yeah. Okay, well, we haven't been here in some time, huh? Interesting that that's blocked off. That was his trial room. Okay. Is that the Eye of Osiris for that room? Is there something else that was over here? This was the store. I can't go into the store. I don't remember that being closed. Oh, here's the nurse's office. Locked out of the bathrooms too. That's not up to OSHA standards. I didn't think we were going to be in the school at all. Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. So I brace myself cautiously and open the door. That's not what the sentence said, but I made it work. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. This is very glitch happy, this portion. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. Oh, we don't get the room in the between there, huh? It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement and came here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something?
that is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right.
yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you...
Where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What? What a shock. I just told you guys this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? Silly fool! But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit, just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey.
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something.
No way.
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure?
But on
about
the
this?
other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. We're obviously going to get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
that's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey.
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Damn it.
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world, main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How'd we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? Oop, wrong button. As usual. Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment... Oh, okay, I remember this speech. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved? Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Manami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma?
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Manami never once denied that.
damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right!
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes. All right, he's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to the academy, none of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay.
Hey!
So what are we going to do? Can we start already? Well, what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Connie already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonya said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. And let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. All right, I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. Come on. We don't need all this self-talk. Okay, we're in an investigation. I guess that was free time. They're here too?
I knew you could do it.
Why are they here too? I have so much money. Okay, so I can't see anything here. Oh, okay. I didn't expect to be on this floor. We were just in the gymnasium. Like, what the hell? Right. Okay. Okay. I don't really remember. Let's talk to Sonia. This hallway, there is a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Yeah, I can't go in there. Okay. Oh, what about the bloody classroom? Nope. I don't remember the Matrix waterfall. Wait, can I not go into any of these places? Still says raw on it. So, okay, we're experiencing something digital. I got that. I don't really understand why. Okay, it looks like we can go in the dojo. I don't think we can go in here, no. So we can only go into the dojo. There's that guitar music again. Yep, that's how I remember it. I see the thing on the floor. Okay. Training dummy. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. Nothing in particular that looks like a clue. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. Okay, that was funny. This cherry tree is in full bloom. It may be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo, but in this situation, it just looks bizarre. It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect the Japanese dojo? What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Okay. Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, see, that's one of those poses I see people do with anime stuff all the time. I don't understand why. Maybe this book will tell me. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. Okay. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. to create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Okay. That doesn't feel like the end. Okay, I don't need all that.
Hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. The thing that's weird is you, of course.
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too.
What do you want me to say?
By the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve course students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though.
Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student.
Okay. What the heck? Oh, okay. What? There's gonna be another trial? Okay. I very officially have no idea what's going on. Okay. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Kaz, you were not standing there a second ago.
What's going on?
This hallway, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Okay, that's twice now. They're going to be... Like, I still can't go through any of these. Oh, interesting. Walking into that door gave... Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, it's still happening otherwise. Where am I supposed to go? Do I need to go down the stairs? Oh wait, no, this is open now. Oh, there's another one here. Alright, this one is Manga for Morons, or Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Okay. Let's go. Okay. As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. That name doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't remember that from the first one. Oh wait, Izuru Kamakura? It does sound familiar to me. Wasn't that the name of the old person's face, the photo in the funhouse? Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect his superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded the Academy's destruction. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as, Works Cited Danganronpa 0. Okay, funny. I wonder if they ever did make that. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed here. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Thanks. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about that. The reserve students caused the uprising at the school? Huh. Yeah, I wonder if that's Junko he's talking about there. Okay. Go in here now. I remember this room very well. It was very important. What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. Hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is The Biggest, Most Awful, Most Tragic Event in Human History. Alright, let's just read it. Stop talking to yourself, Hajime. What is happening to that person's eyes? Story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world, a war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Okay.
No way!
Are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you?
Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough. What is this messed up manga?
I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains.
This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
Yeah, okay, so his teaser to them is, hey, the world's screwed up, you sure you want out of here? Which matches a little bit with the idea of, you sure you don't want to just stay at the school? Okay. Oh my god, stop talking to yourself, Hajime. Jesus. Like, it's ramping up and getting worse. You did not nearly freeze to death. Big wuss. Okay, let's see if... So I can't go there yet. So it's the other school classroom, which is this one. I need water. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. Okay.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's going to be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm going to deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Do I have to talk to Monokuma?
Hiya!
Why, hello. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right?
What are you doing here?
No, no!
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Yes, game makers, I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me?
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about ultimate despair.
Huh?
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
A high school girl?
yes, indeed.
Oh, there's the name.
Lady Junko Enoshima.
Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
phew.
Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
What?
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines her as Junko.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko is so full of despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair.
What the hell?
With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Her despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than her limbs.
Interesting that he should say that. Was that Junko's hand? Or Mukuro? I can't remember. Because of the nails.
All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in her name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the Academy's tragedy?
Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
What do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
Of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide.
Mass suicide.
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students?
Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
she's already dead. What? How does he know that? How does he know that? Excuse me? How do you know that? Is it true what you said? She's already dead?
Huh?
You didn't see? There's a book called Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that had... Wait, did I misread one of those lines? I don't understand that one there. Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means she's dead?
like,
It turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
so.
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. So Junko is no more. Yeah, I think the cut is like, how is Monokuma still operating? No matter how horrible she was, there was no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to someone fake. Yeah.
And Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh?
What, do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting!
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character roots.
You're not making sense again.
Well now,
I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy.
Out of this room. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? Now, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. Okay, I just wanted to see. Got it. Yeah, I swear she's an animal or like a werewolf or something. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
Still love him. Still love him. Yeah, are we going to see some people from D1? Okay. I don't remember the layout. Oh, interesting. Only some of these rooms are... What the hell is going on there? Okay, so let's go here. I may have to stop doing the Monokuma voice. I did not anticipate still recording. This looks like the music room. Yeah, what is this tabula rasa thing? Or no, what is monolith? That's what I'm thinking of. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? Not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Okay. Huh. Right. Huh. Oh, there's another thing over here. What is this? Looks like a teleprompter. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. Looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko rallying them, in a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of the Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Yeah, is that about us? I feel like they can go either way, D1's crew or D2. Survivors. Okay. Come on. Oh my god. Why this late in the game must you increase the thoughts that somebody is having? Like, it's one of the really few bad marks about this series. I was gonna say, where's all the plants? Oh, I see them. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. Now that you mention it, does look like that.
Well.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. Yeah, he needs to stop. You.
Huh? Are you serious?
Were these flowers digital last time? I don't recall that. List of subjects. Let's see what this says. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below that. So let's see. We see... Who the hell is that? That doesn't look like Hiyoko. Yeah, exactly. What the hell? This can't be the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. Right. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? Yeah, I'm lost. Why is that? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Seonji. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Seonji family's only daughter.
If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko.
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt?
In reverse? What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. Also, in reverse?
today
Well,
I'm feeling
regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
Is this bad?
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change her body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment?
What's going on?
It better not have anything to do with time travel. Oh, I'll be so mad if this becomes about time travel. We already have memory loss. We don't need time travel. Oh, it's that guy. An extremely overwhelming portrait? I don't know what that means. Yeah, Izuru Kamakura. Oh yeah, it does. Hang on. It does contradict that. I don't know if I can actually see that. I see this hologram. There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Another email. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko. As long as we do nothing about the remnants, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does this mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Okay. So they would be who's controlling... Whoa, Monokuma.
With this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage.
Next stage. Did I grab that over there? I did. I have to pee real bad, so quick break here, guys. Okay. A couple minutes to rest the voice here. I feel like there's going to be another episode after this one. I was absolutely wrong about being at the end of the game. It was a show me not to be predicting. So we were on 5, then 4. This must be 3, right? 3 had the art stuff, I think. Yeah, but you know what? I can't tell as easily on here which rooms I can go into. Oh, yes I can. It's just the one. I'm curious, have I been... I guess I haven't paid enough attention to know if I've racked up steps or what have you. This is different. This room, and the many times we had to use it. Floating for some reason. Well, what we need seems to be right here. Oh, hey, that was new back there. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It reads confidential. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. So we have a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. Difficult technical terms, blah blah blah. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Okay. There's something about these words. True hope, huh? Not sure what I was supposed to get from that. This is new. Oh, it doesn't matter. There's a hologram. Okay, another email, right? Yep. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Okay, maybe this is not us. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. What? Okay. As for the remnants, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Huh. I succeed in acquiring them. It means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? Yeah. Is it about us? Oh. My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue. So I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that. Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No!
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
Yep, definitely starting to lose a voice. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. This episode should end very quickly, please. Oh, come on. You had to do this. Okay. Oh, it looks like I have to go into 2 of these. I just spilled water all over myself. Oh, thanks. Thanks for realizing it's a library. Okay, so it's just this. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants? Hang on, this started off saying to Makoto, right? Yeah. It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with Wait, hang on. Let me read that sentence over again. The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Huh. Interesting. So, Makoto and crew are still together, it sounds like. But they're not working for the Future Foundation, or they turned against it? I can't believe I'm going to have a whole night in between this episode and the next one. This shouldn't be here. Yeah. Yeah, I see the thing on the table.
No!
69.9. Okay. Oh, a PC. Neo World Program. Yeah, we know Hajime. Come on now. Come on, Hajime. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer. Wasn't that Chihiro? Or was it something else? The Ultimate Neurologist and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Did we just have one of these slapped on us? Additionally, the program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Okay. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Yeah. Huh.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That was the only one on that floor, wasn't it? I'm trying to talk a little quieter. I don't know if it's coming through. Whoa. In order to save the voice a little bit. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the Killing School trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Oh, God, my eyes. This hallway. Oh, when we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Wait. Okay. I couldn't tell if I was moving. Oh, do not like. Do not like. I also don't like the fact that the Monokuma room is suddenly open. Hi, Sonia.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? I'm not familiar with the last one. The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real, and the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Is that true? I never heard that before. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, why are you talking about this? If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Yeah, why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Oh my,
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. Okay, she's lost it or I have. God. Why are you here? The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear or despair. I didn't see what he said in time. So I don't think those are really those guys. That's why I didn't do his voice. Wowza. That is one big object. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? Am I supposed to be able to read that? Hey, it's Chihiro. Oh, wow. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not doing a voice for this, so you guys are just going to have to deal with that. I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would... Oh, it's Alter Ego. Okay, it would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. You can talk, but what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. This has got some shades of the Orwell game going to it now. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. Okay. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing, and because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located.
That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending upon the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. Are they saying we were in a VR thing the whole time? But how did we actually kill people? Or is that not what he's saying? Is it just certain places are like this? It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Okay. Are you saying this world is a fictional world? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. Program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to, and from there you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Okay. But why? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. Hold on, what? So we are the survivors. Okay. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. They were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. Wait, let me read that sentence again. The observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but not... Okay. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. Really? Because that sounds like Manami and Chiaki, and Manami in the teacher role, but Manami definitely didn't seem at all like everybody else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. Wait a second. Did Monokuma become the teacher? But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. Okay. Oh, I missed my question there. My question was, but how did that virus infect the program? The program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically uploaded it. Okay. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. Oh boy, this is getting confusing. It's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If I took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Or if it took over as, okay, gotcha. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the... Oh, I see what he's doing here. I'm not reading all this stuff. I know what you're doing. Classic sci-fi. What the heck? What just happened? That's my hair. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. Wait, who's talking? But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference, but Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. Is this Makoto? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. Yeah. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. Right, that impacted both Monami and Monokuma.
I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. It's Makoto! Can you understand what I'm trying to say? Yes, that you're Makoto. I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. That person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there, because I have a secret to defeat them. In a worst-case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Well, I don't know how we're going to have more than half. There's less than half of us. So wait, because there's 16, so you need 9, right? Or is it 15, so we only need 8?
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, what was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see.
Anyway,
That's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again.
It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. Okay. Alright. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Okay. Stop talking to yourself. God, it goes on so long. Huh. That leaves just one place to go, right? Well, that's familiar.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope Speak Academy. See you soon.
I can't access the truth bullets. I wanted to go over them. This is not how I remember this looking. This place.
yo,
Looks like everyone's here.
damn
It
right.
seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
This place is... Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field? It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey,
It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something.
Welcome!
So you finally arrived. Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by the academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You.
You can give it a fancy name like that graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey.
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
If that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then,
The result is based on our majority vote. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there an event that's kinda like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin.
Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
no.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh currents.
Shut up!
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation, you need my final say as your teacher, you know?
What does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
no way.
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation.
But why do we even have to go through something so dumb?
Well, that is. You were waiting for
Oh, you said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast?
Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is.
There is no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on, what's with that chump comment?
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive
How
you.
dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories.
What is happening? Okay. I think we're supposed to have a trial. As best I can tell, the trial seems to be really about whether or not we think we should graduate or repeat. The thing is, I don't really understand repeat. I guess I don't really understand graduate in these terms either. This has absolutely befuddled me. So maybe just one more episode? I don't know. I'm afraid to say it now. But I am tired and I need rest. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Who knows what's going to happen there? Bye, y'all.